Good morning, happy Monday, and quite frankly, after the week of traveling, it's good to be back. Oh man. Seriously, I barely had any turnaround time when it came to when I was right here last. Like, literally Friday morning, and then I immediately headed up to the lake. But honestly, between the jet lag and all the traveling, I'm just completely exhausted. And that's my low. I'm just completely exhausted at the moment. But my high is, as stressful as the week has been in terms of traveling and going from place to place, I had fun. And that's really about all I could ask. That's about all I could ask for. My act of kindness was before I left the lake yesterday. I actually helped clean up everything. My nephews really play with their toys a lot, and they never know to put everything away. Actually, hold on a second. Let me fix the camera a little. There we go. Now much more even. So, with that said, we have the 15th One Piece Manga Chapter that's come out this year. So let's get started. Okay, let me put this up right here. Alright. Hold on. One Piece Chapter 1085. The Death of Nefertari Cobra. Ooh, I think this is when Cobra dies. I mean, listen, this is essentially a flashback. Nothing's going to happen here that we as an audience didn't already know. However, we will officially know how he died. So, let's begin. Camera rolled off. King Cobra's looking at Eam on the throne. No one is meant to sit upon the throne. Because obviously, it's not meant for one person to rule the entire world, of course. Okay, so Eam it must be coincidence, but Eam was among the first 20 kings to form world government. Is it the same person? We don't know. I love how they're doing a great job keeping Eam's gender a complete mystery. Because obviously the design really does scream a man, but Eam's eyes, there's something hauntingly feminine about it. Now, and listen, it's 2023. If a woman wants to declare herself a king, she can do that. And I certainly will never question that. Okay? So, let's see. It seems as if Nefertari G. Lily was responsible for scattering the poneglyphs all over the world. Okay. Ooh, the 5 other stars. Looks like the five other stars are about to kill Cobra. And I love how Cobra's like, I don't suppose if I told you guys a lie right now, I would be able to leave here alive. That's pretty much what he's asking here. And then, whoo, the mustached one speaks. He's one of the 5 other stars with a very fancy mustache. And therefore, we have to pay very careful attention to that one. We do. He has a very fancy moustache. That's a rule. If anyone has a very fancy moustache, we have to immediately listen to what they have to say. That's a rule. You gotta do that. And then, anyway, the mustache guy is like, the moment you saw Emu, your fate was sealed. Oh, Eam. I'm gonna call him Eam, because Eam is slightly more sinister. Very slightly. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yep. Uh-huh. Sabo comes in with his fire fist. Awesome. Whoa. What are those? Can the 5 Elder Stars transform? And if so, into what? And I love how Sabo has because he saved Cobra from Cobra got impacted with what appears to be a devil's tail from one of the 5 Elder Stars, of course. But Sabo just has that face like, this was not how my day was supposed to go down. I love that. I think it's page 8. That's when look at page 8. Page 8, you see a face that says, this is not how my day was supposed to go. Smack dab in the center. I love that. Uh-huh. Ah, that makes 2 of the 3 brothers that have saved the life of King Cobra. Very nice. Okay, whatever these silhouettes are, everyone, honestly, it's kind of hard to avoid some spoilers, so whatever these silhouettes are, really have been making their rounds on the internet. And I have to agree. This is quite interesting. I love how Cobra, as Sabo's trying to leave them, is all like, you can escape on your own. It's too late for me. Please just set me down. Please tell Luffy and Vivi that we also bear the letter of D. I love how it flashbacks to Sabo, Luffy, and Ace being like, there's a D in our name. How about we put a D in yours? Sa-Di-Bo. Oh, that's funny. Listen, this is a very serious moment. You need to lighten the tension whenever you can. Mm-hmm. Ooh, Sabo got impaled hard, dude. And Wapo saw the whole thing. He's in trouble. Okay. Okay. The reveille's still going on. Sure, what you want to say about it, Vivi? Okay. Okay. Vivi is captured. Hey! Jabber and Cauliflower! And they got promoted ages here too. Well, I already knew that, but now it's official. Okay. Okay. Okay, looks like Vivi asks if Shiroshi's okay, and one of them's like, there an incident happened with her earlier, but long story short, she's fine. Okay. Okay. Oh, nice. I love, like, Jabber's like, yeah, Sai and Leo were the ones who saved Shiroshi being abducted by a celestial dragon. They named themselves loud and proud as followers of Straw Hat Luffy, which is awesome. I love that the Grand Fleet's making a move. Okay. Over in the land of the gods, Fujitori helped revolutionary free slaves, and Ryukyu snapped and turned on him. Okay. And Wappo shows up. Wappo saved Vivi. That's really cool. And Wappo's girlfriend is all like, they're alarming. That's funny. Okay. So long story short, as I said in the chapter, as much as I would like to go back to egg, my computer keyboard fell on the ground. Excuse me one moment. Real world time, we haven't been to Egghead in nearly 2 months. I'm actually not annoyed that we're not back there yet. I'm not. These Reverie flashback, this Reverie flashback has been very eye-opening and revealing. Honestly, Egghead as a whole has been eye-opening and revealing. Not just the stuff of the Reverie, but the stuff that happened before we got to the Reverie as well. I mean, listen, we're essentially like 15 chapters into the new year with a good overall, actually, I'd say 32 chapters since the endgame began, roughly. And frankly, I have to say, every chapter has been exciting in its own right. I mean, if I have any complaint about this one chapter, it's that nothing happened from a narrative standpoint. I mean, we know that, here's the thing. It says that Cobra died, but I don't think so. For the simple fact that, remember, Cobra has a D in his name. And if there's one thing you need to know about anyone with the middle initial D, it's that right when they're about to die, they die with a smile on their face. And I didn't see a smile. So, for the moment, I will say that Cobra is still alive. But for now, we're going to wait until the next chapter in about a week from now. So, yeah. This was great. This was literally the kind of thing I wanted to read before to kick off my Monday. So, that's pretty cool. Honestly, I'm not expecting much of this week. If anything, considering that 2 weeks ago I was not anxiously, but very excited about going back to Keuka Lake for the first time. And considering that all of last week I was traveling around, I really could use a week that's rather uneventful right now. I know it's not really I want to say going through the motions, but some people really wouldn't want to do that. There are some times you just need to do that for a little bit. It's okay to feel as if you gotta unwind. It's okay to feel like, everything's just going a mile a minute, and so you need to stop and smell the roses. It's perfectly fine to do that. Not every day is going to be, perfect, but at least you can do something to make it remotely good. And honestly, this might be the first week in a good while where I'm uncertain about what's going to be happening next, but I'm not worried about any possible outcome, if that makes sense. I mean, yeah, I can watch America's Got Talent. I'll be talking about that tomorrow. I have tomorrow's Hot Ones guest to reveal as well. That's going to happen. At some point, I would like to see Across the Spider-Verse. So, there are some things within my ability that I know that I know that are coming. Yeah, there are some things that I can predict with my own ability. Not that I have an ability to predict anything, but there are some things I know are going to happen that I'm perfectly okay with. But there's lots of things that aren't. I'm okay with the latter. So, there you go. I hope you all liked this video. If you did, like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow me on social media. As always, I'm very humble. This video for all you guys watching Joe video. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Monday. And remember, if you guys want to talk to me, we can hit a link. Take care and make good choices. 607 all day, baby.